I believe we're live. I think I'm live now. Are we live? I think we're live. So let's get some emojis in the chat if you can hear me okay and you can see me okay. Today is my live plan with me where I will be planning my week out in my bullet journal. I already did my setup for December earlier this week, and I'm going to continue the motif. Before I do, let's take a look. So this is kind of how this one turned out with all the information on it, which I thought was very fun. Every time I opened it to one of these pages, it was good times. Now I gotta make sure all these are open because I don't think I did that. And somebody mentioned in my comments that when they do this folded over page version of the Alastair method, that when they're done with the week, they just make sure to open it up so that it doesn't have that like thick bumpiness. Anyway, so here is December, and then the habits, brain dump, and then these ideas. So this is where we're going to get started. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you can hear me okay.
In a dramatic twist, two of them flicker and one of them is solid.
Okay, that's a dramatic. Jesse's putting up some lights. So I'm going to take a second here with my habits. I already filled them in this morning, but I'm going to go and check into... It was last week that I didn't. Did I declutter some bullshit? I did. And did I maintain 50% of my habits? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yep. Just barely. And we're getting most of this done today, so I'm going to color that in. But not this, and not this. So I did do most of that. So, okay. This, with all of that mumbling, this Wednesday is part of Vlogmas. So Vlogmas is going to start on Tuesday, and I'll have a little video explaining everything. But just know I'm going to be going live on Wednesdays for the first 3 Wednesdays in December. And the one this coming up week is going to actually be another power sheets going through my goals, blah blah blah, with some amount of humor. Hi everybody, I'm so glad you're all here. Highlighter Thunderdome is not scheduled yet, Jessica. It's probably not going to happen until January. I know I keep putting it off, but like I both get more highlighters to look at, and I get more highlighters to look at. I can't even talk. Highlighters to look at, and I need a weekend when I have my kids because I need Kat to participate as a lefty, and holiday season is really hard to do that because of the way our custody goes all wonky and has been very wonky. So Wednesday lives will be at 5 p.m. Pacific. I made them a little later because I know that Lakin does her lives a little earlier on Wednesdays, and I didn't want to cause a conflict. If there is a conflict, then we'll figure it out. Nice, Joanna. Okay, so let's get some, I wanted to continue kind of this like situation, which by the way, the more I look at this, like, and you look and you can see, if you didn't watch the video, this style of lettering was not the original plan. You can actually see the December written underneath there. Ooh, what happens with Victoria? You got your house? Nice. You're afraid to miss out live, Missy. Hi from New Zealand. New Power Sheets prep video for 2021. That will pop up, but it's not going to happen until later in December. I'm actually going to, my goal is, I got the ticket for it. I want to try and participate in the Cultivate Your Year Live just to kind of see what it's all about. But it's going to be at 6 a.m. for me because of when they do it. So I don't know if I'm going to actually do my Power Sheets during that or not. I'm not sure yet. So we shall see. Anyway. All right, so I wanted to try doing a different style of layout. And so maybe what I think I want to do is still have the to-do list down this side, but divide this up into sections. Well, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Do I want to do that? No, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to continue to live the Alastair method life this week. There are some different layouts I would like to try, but as per usual, I did not make any preparations for this video, so I did not get enough research done to find a new layout to try. So what I'm going to do is kind of a similar situation, but yeah. All right, so I need a 05. 05 will work. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Harry Leisure. How's it going? It's going good. Am I doing my challenges this month? Allegedly, I am doing my challenges this month, but I'm not sure yet. All right. Do I want to do this? Kind of. Am I going to do a challenge with my pen test pages? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I need to do something with them. It's not because it's not that I have a pen test page. This wouldn't bother me. But then when I have another, like, slightly random pen test page, and then this third one with just 2 pieces on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was this? What the fuck was this? The point of this? Do you know what I mean? Like, the other pages I'm fine with. It's that final one that seems like the what's the word I'm looking for here? The nail in the coffin. You know what I want to do? I am just going to do a 2-page spread. What I think I'm going to do, how many is it? It's 37 down. Am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. So we'll do 3, 2, 3, 2. We'll do 2. I have an idea. Just play with me here, okay? 2. And then on the top, we'll do 2 is 35, so we need 34. So we'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Right? Yeah. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Got this. Work the random test marks. Yeah, like you found a Post-it started for yourself that said important, can you please? And then there was nothing else on it. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna all right, so we have a box here. And then that means that if I took off 6, that's not right. Shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it, I still fucked it up. I did. God damn it. Oh, well, whatever. We'll make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. There we go. I'm going to make this work. So 32, which means the middle would be 16. Yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. God damn it. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right here and then right here. Okay. There we go. It's like a little fucking buggy flying around here. Get out of my business. Guys, I'm losing it. Pretty hardcore losing it here today. All right. Kind of see where I'm going with this? Okay. To give the days? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to give myself just a box for the weekend, which is not normally my favorite thing to do. But recently, my weekends have been sort of a blur of like the day, like sometimes where I'm sleeping and sometimes where I'm like working on stuff. So, and so the middle is it 26? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. I can't even fucking count. Wait, here we go. I'm just going to do this. Let's just be real. Yeah. And so there are 6 boxes, one for every weekday, and then one for 6 boxes, one for every weekday, and then one for the weekend. The weekend. Okay. There we go. Little wobbly. All right. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And then I'll doodle on the top and the bottom. But what I'm going to do is color in these boxes and put the days in the white gel pen. Oh my God, my hand is making little farting noises on the desk. And that was Loki responding to Jesse stopping by for a pet. She gets a stencil from Ink by Jeng that helps with counting squares and divide pages. Oh my God, that sounds awesome. Who am I and what have I done with it? Yeah, right? I'm combining 2 days into one box. Have I ever? No.
What?
What?
What about your crusade about people do different things on Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, well, lately I haven't been, so I don't need. But the difference is that I'm choosing to. But I have the option to do otherwise. Planners that don't give you the option are making that decision for you. This is all about freedom. Freedom of choice, man. Okay. So, there we go. All right, I need a tissue because I'm still so sneezy. Apparently, I'm allergic to life. The caption's called The Cat Loki. Loki. And then I need to do my task list as well.
Is that a sweet American Gods reference?
It could be.
Cheers to the comments. Darlin's up on the task direct. It looks nice.
Thank you, sweetheart.
We messed up those this year. Oh well.
It's okay. There's no shame in your game. Otherwise known.
It looks good even, but yeah.
Oh, piece of paper down so I don't smear black everywhere. That's a good point because I was doing that. I'm gonna use a piece of deli paper. What's up with that, Mang?
What?
What?
I'm sorry. I just noticed this sitting on the table.
Oh.
And that and what's on the back. And I feel like that's exactly what we got.
Yeah,
the
right.
front.
And then the back. These were in a Tombow like VIP box that I ordered. And then I put them somewhere so I wouldn't forget where they were in case we needed cards, and then I forgot where they were.
In case we needed like
Monday,
something
Tuesday,
set on
Wednesday,
fire.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dot. Right there. This is not enough room to write my tasks out. Holy shit. That is a very skinny amount of room that I just gave myself. Oh well. You know what? Fuck it. I only have so many pages left. I have to do it that way. All right. Look at that. Okay, so we have sort of this situation. Are these dry enough to write on? Yes. Okay, so Monday is the what? The 30th, right?
All day.
And I'm using a Uniball Signo white gel pen with the bold tip, which is my favorite because it flows the best. It doesn't skip as much as the Jelly Rolls in my experience. Any white gel pen seems to skippity doo dah. Shorthand for workers, symbols, keywords only. Yeah. Any task that is too long to fit in this task list must not need to be done. I'll move a couple of them over. We'll see how it works. The ones that I think will, actually move. But this way I'm buying myself back a page. And then over here we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I just didn't leave myself enough space, but that's all. I have enough space. I just was too generous or too non-generous with that. Okay. You're welcome, Victoria. How do you properly parent your teen who just had their heart broken when what you want to do is slap a bozo? Yet, did the bozo deserve slapping? Or do you just want to slap a bozo? Like, if the bozo broke your teen's heart, but that's their only, real offense, then I can imagine wanting to slap them, but it's not really fair to slap them. But if they did something nasty, if they were nasty, then nasty slapping might be important. And then what I'll do is because these are wide enough, I could actually make 2. So what I'll do is I'm going to make some room for the weather and for my blood pressure. And then for the weekend, what I'm going to do is a little different. I don't think you understand. In the night when she comes crying. Do 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 do. Watch and you'll see what I do here. You'll see what I do. Sat. I should have used a smaller tip for this. Sun. There we go. What, Jess? Why are you mocking me with your laughter?
I'm not mocking you with my laughter.
See?
Right
Look at that.
Now.
What did he do? Oh, here we go. He earned it. He lured them to drive 6 hours. What? Oh, that's garbage. 13 was lured to drive 6 hours, and then the person ghosted them. 6 hours one way?
Even total mega dick move.
Yeah, that's a pretty slap-worthy offense, I would say. Okay, so we have this. Let me put some weather in right quick. And then we'll do some doodles. We'll do some doodly doodles. Hey, there's the litter robot. No rain, though, this week. I do not get to have the rains down in Bless the rains down in Africa. I feel like I should have done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday like that. I feel like I'm gonna lose track of what day is what. Have I unveiled my planning plans for 2021? No, not yet. Although I've been alluding to what I think I'm gonna do. However, shit might always change. So I have not made that video won't be coming out till closer to the end of December, which gives me more time to figure it out. One thing I will say is I've really been enjoying this style of bullet journaling. I'm curious to see if this layout works as well, even with how shrimpy this is, because this was a lot easier to draw in than the other one. So, and it takes up less space, which I'm down with. The cat box is still going. 70 degrees next Friday?
I don't believe it.
And here, I put my first task here. Blood work. Need to do that. That fit, but I had to abbreviate. But it fit. I did do the thing I hate with the weekend. Okay, but let me reiterate here that the reason I hate it is not because I might not ever do it this way. The reason I hate it is because in non-COVID times, especially when my kids have like weekend rehearsals and games and shit like that, I need the space for the weekend, and most people don't. Their weekend might be a different day. If I was working at Trader Joe's, I could do the same layout, but have it start on a Thursday and have the weekend be Tuesday, Wednesday, because that was my weekend at the time, or whatever the case may be. So I'm not anti people doing this if this is what works for them. What I am anti is planners making the assumption for you, and that's what they give you to save extra paper for costs or whatever. This one is the Leuchtturm, Susan. The regular ash Leuchtturm. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I was kind of a douchey teenager too, Pam, so I have no idea. Both of my kids are in different phases of teenagerness right now. One of them is super moody and the other one is
super awesome.
Well, I would say awesome, but also glued to their video games with like super glue.
I'm sorry, which one is super glued to their video games?
All right.
RJ has been kind of moody.
Yeah, I'm putting the weather forecast in, Vicky. It's kind of not as useful when we don't go anywhere, but I like it because it lets me have an idea of, is it a sweatshirt day or is it something a little stronger kind? I mean, it's California. It's not like we have that much cuckoo weather, but I like just having a general idea of what to expect. It helps. Like if it's going to be rainy, then I might really want to do like a crock pot dinner, things like that. All right. So I'm going to do some flowery doodles, some scrimbly bimblies, some scrimbly bimbly dimblies. And I guess I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do this because they're really not hard. They're just sort of, you have to be kind of just willing to know that they're going to look kind of janky if you're not, like, not everything is going to look good, but it's okay. It doesn't have to look good because you're not that close to it. You can't get your mind around the Alastair method. Okay, let's talk about that for a second before I get back into this. So the Alastair method is for tasks that you have to get done, but that do not need to be scheduled on a specific day. They just need to get done. So, for example, blood work, I put it on Monday because I really, really need to get it done tomorrow. But I might not get it on Monday. Let's do another one. We'll move another one over from this week that I know is going to move over. Okay, so wash hair. Shut up. Okay, so for me, because I only wash my hair a couple times a week, I'll put in a dot and cross it off for each of the days that I do it. And then for other things, like, for example, the work I'm doing for Kristen, I did the little half cross because I worked on it each of these days, but I didn't finish it. And so it's going to continue on to this week. And then I'm hoping to finish it this week. That would be wonderful. And if I did, then what I would do is I would cross it off and then draw the line over and cross it off. That way you can see the tasks that got done. So it's like a running task list that you can move from week to week. But instead of scheduling something and continually migrating it, it's all kind of condensed in this one area. Are these particular doodles in my next book? Maybe a little bit, but this is much looser style than I was kind of going for in my next book, so I didn't do a ton of these. And I'm just kind of drawing some petals. And I'll go a little bit more into detail when I do a video on this. But the trick is just get pretty decent at like 4 or 5 little doodle flowers. And then you can just doodle the fuck out of them wherever you are. Wherever you are. Here, I'll move down a little bit more. Get a better look. Grace Parker. Evening Primrose Oil. What does Evening Primrose Oil do? Took up too much room for you, so you do it by theme. Eleanor, I could see a future where I would do one for work and one for everything else. I could see a future where I did that. It's just with COVID right now, the everything else is a lot less than it usually is. I can see your chat, Grace. I saw your test. All right, so like one fun thing to do, for example, is to just scribble some circles. I don't even fill them all in because I'm lazy and this is scribbly. And then one of the things you can do is just bring them all down like this and even add some extra lines. So like you could pretend like I'm doing these little dots, like maybe they are similar to dandelions. Or you could do the same thing with the scribbles. What?
Laughing at myself, totally unrelated. I sent my dad a picture of the tree and Michael Myers with the hat, and it says, "Decorating for Chris."
And instead of bringing them all straight down, you can just connect them together to make them into one little plant. And I'm just kind of making more here to make it like 2 kind of little plants. So there's like a couple different ways you could do that just with like scribbles. I haven't cussed yet. Maybe I just don't fucking feel like cussing right now, Wendy. Or maybe I'm also just like really sniffly. This is another one of my favorite little scribble flowers. It's like a fake tulip. You start with like a little, this one I think is in the book, at least in some form, where you just draw like a teardrop and then add a couple of little situations next to it. Then do a little like V for the I think it's called the sepal. And then we'll add some leaves. Maybe some little scribbles down here. And some like situations to just sort of fill it in. That's the fun thing. When you're doing sort of like abstract little scribbles like this, you can add a bunch of lines and shit. And they'll be like, oh, what's that? Oh, I don't know, grass or something? Like, you know, people aren't going to fucking know anyway. Evening primrose helps regulate balanced female hormones. Huh. All right, so what else? Let me look at my other flowers to kind of see where I was. Oh, my little fake rose. We'll do that one right here. Just do a little like circle and kind of that one. Maybe I'll make that one a little easier for you to see. Let's bring down. Okay, so for this little fake rose, again, you start it by doing a little spiral, and then you bring your spiral in like that, and then you just sort of like do like a little pseudo egg shape underneath and connect your line, and then you can just add some like roughly a little like unfolded petals. And then if you're going to do the leaves, one way to make them look a little different is to just make them kind of jaggedy looking, because roses tend to have a little bit more jaggedy leaf. And that's kind of the rose way. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on these where they're a little more explained. But that's the general gist of the situation. One of the fun ways to make things look sort of interesting is to draw a bunch of shit and then connect.
Kitties.
Are they fighting?
Well, I wouldn't call it fighting. It's like an interpretive dance.
And then I'm just going to draw some more like squiggly lines and shit to kind of fill in like the gaps. And you see how it just sort of creates like a...
Wiggly lines.
The fake rose looks like a coffee cup from far away. Maybe draw a coffee cup and then put a squiggle in it to be a rose. Let's do some lavender, which could also look like wheat if you're not careful. Jane, that's awesome. Jesse has our tree up. It's just got the lights on it. And I might save it for the kids to decorate. I haven't decided yet. But I don't know. Like, part of me wants to...
like it being sparse looking. Minimal decoration. We should create like a short... I was going to say a short list or like a small box of decorations. Because like as long as I get a few of the ones I like on the tree, there's a lot in there I wouldn't think too much about.
Okay, so look at that. We just did some random little squiggly doodles. And that filled up the top of this. You see? In there. And we can just do them along the entire bottom here to kind of fill that in. What do you think? Do you care?
No. Looks great. Where's the coffee cup? Oh, I see it. Yeah. It's more like a beautiful latte.
A beautiful latte? Like one of those, what is it? Like one of those, like, barista things where they, like, swirl the milk on or whatever and it looks all fancy.
Yeah, beautiful latte.
And so maybe what I'll do down here along the bottom is mostly, like, blossoms and then add some leaves in after I've drawn the blossoms in. You know, one of the fun things about doodles is it doesn't matter if you suck at them or not, because they're just doodles. And nobody gets to tell you how you draw in your planner or your bullet journal or your whatever. You know? Nobody gets to boss you around. Like, if you look up close at these, really, they're not much but squiggles. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not much but squiggles, but from farther away, they look like little flower situations. Do you know? Nice, Chrissy. That's amazing. Awesome, Grace. Yeah, no, I would like very much right now a peppermint mocha. I have to run out to the store after I'm done with this, so maybe I'll get myself one. I probably won't. It's already too late in the afternoon. I probably would spaz hard. Loki. Doing some kind of like buds here. Now what I'm doing is I'm just drawing like little buds, and I'm going to go back and put in some leaves. I'm giving off Bob Ross vibes. Yes, lovely life. This is for morning and evening blood pressure that I have to keep track of. You have half a cupcake in your fridge. You know what I have that I forgot about? If you've ever been to Mod Pizza, they have their little like no-name cakes. They're basically like a ding-dong, but fancier. And I got one last night when we got Mod Pizza, and I didn't eat it, and I forgot about it, and then I saw it this morning, and I was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, what else are we gonna add here? Let's add some more. Is it like a big situation with little petals? And then more petals, because why not? For the fun. It's a little bigger than I would want, but whatever would. There's another one. See, I'm just trying to draw them in like different angles. Was that you who sneezed, or was it me? It's probably me.
What?
I don't know. Don't pay attention.
I usually don't.
And then maybe we'll do another like one like this. And then okay. I'm gonna draw some leaves in. Sorry, I wasn't talking. Is a ding dong like a Twinkie? No, it's a round chocolate cake with like chocolate ganache on top, and then like cream in the middle. This is what the Mod Pizza cake is. No name cake. So good. No name is good enough.
AKA so good.
This is the no name cake. And then if you break it in the middle,
Do it.
then you find the cream center.
Which
And
half
now
can
I need
have?
neither. They're mine. Okay, you can have the big half. Yes. But you need to get me a napkin because now I have chocolate all over my fingers. And I'm not going to eat this till after my video. Draw a pot leaf? Okay, give me a second as soon as I get cleaned up. And have baby wipes. I'll use one of those too. Because I don't want to ASMR the microphone with my like eating.
It's only half of the thing. It won't take forever.
Yeah, but you know how slow I am when I'm chewing. Ring ding. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to go underneath the taskbar. I totally forgot about that. Okay, now that I'm clean. Okay, I actually need to pull up a reference image for a pot leaf because I feel like it's going to come out looking like a maple leaf if I'm not careful. I usually ingest my pot in edible form, so.
It usually looks like a gummy.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a pot leaf. Okay, there's a pot leaf. Little pot leaf. And I can wait. I'm generally pretty good at, and then maybe I'll draw some bud.
Also a pot leaf?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like the dried pot leaf. With like some stems coming out. So there's pot and there's a bud. It's legal here too. I'm in California, yo. And then we'll add some poppies to go near the pot because poppies have opium. Poppies will make you sleep. Sleep. All right, now that we've got all that, we'll add some leaves and such. See, I'm just adding some scribbles. Just doing some scrimblies. What?
Put the Christmas spider up.
Oh, nice. But see, now overall, from far away, it doesn't look like a hot mess. It looks like a finished weekly spread. Look at that. A Joe Louis cake in Joe Louis in Canada. That sounds good. Yeah, Canadian pot leaf. Yeah, so this is my weekly spread. I do kind of want to add, I need to add a little bit of the some of the little dots that I did just because I want to tie everything together. You know what I'm saying? Little dots, they just... On this one, they looked a little sloppy. All right, so the hidden pot leaf. We need to put a hidden eggplant in too. Wait, hidden eggplant. Where's my number 3? That's not it. That's not it. That's it. We'll draw the little eggplant right here. And there's a hidden eggplant. So now you guys know if you're looking at this, there's an eggplant here and there's a pot leaf here and some bud right next to it. So there's the secrets, hidden secrets. How do I like the consolidated weekend? I haven't done it yet, so I have no idea. For an idea, here is this current weekend, but most of these things moved to Sunday because I wound up having to lay down for most of yesterday. So a lot of my tasks for the weekend currently, because we're not going anywhere, would be just one task, and I either do them on Sunday, Saturday, or Sunday. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure, because by doing it this way, not only do I have only one box for the weekend, but I have less space because I had to add in the extra blood pressure and weather. So I may come to regret this. We'll see how I'm feeling about this next week when I do the live plan with me. We'll see if you guys can all say, Cindy, you should have stuck to your fucking guns. Then we'll find out next week. Crouching pot leaf, hidden eggplant. Am I going to put my schedule in? I can put my schedule in. I didn't do it last week, but last week my schedule was really not anything helpful. Let me pull up my schedule. I need to make a doctor's appointment. That's actually tomorrow's job. Tomorrow's Cindy's job. Because it is that time of year where I need to have a conversation with my doctor and do a pee test and everything to continue getting pain medication for my chronic pain. And it is one of my least favorite things to do. It makes me feel embarrassed that I have to ask, like, I need to talk about, you know, how I'm feeling, my shittiness. And I get it. I understand why they have to do it, but it's still embarrassing. I still feel really embarrassed having to have that conversation with my doctor, but I have to do an appointment with them every 6 months and a pee test every year in order to get the small amount of tramadol that I get every month. Like, it's not a very large amount. So if you've ever had chronic pain and had to have these conversations with your doctor, you know that that's my, what I'm looking at this week. So yeah, make a doctor's appointment. Patron post. So, yeah, there is that. Vlogmas starts. Starst? Vlogmas starst. Can you see that? Can you see that? Vlogmas starst. It's starst. Sorry, I'm jacking the camera up. Vlogmas starts. Yay. On Tuesday. And I think we should be able to pay off Kat's braces this next week. At least our half of them.
Oh, good. We have their big Christmas present figured out.
Braces! Michael's? It's a craft store. Yeah. You do that with your name, Sarah? Yeah, pain management absolutely needs to be handled better. I understand that there is an opioid epidemic, but patients who so here's the live on Wednesday, by the way, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm not going to write Pacific in my planner because that's my time zone. I know that. But yeah, no, it can be very humiliating to need to ask for help with pain management. Do you know what I'm saying? Bye, Eleanor. I'm going to let her down here. Kids. Back. What are you looking at, Jess?
I'm just figuring out what's going to happen to me this week.
Kids back. They get back on Friday.
Hooray.
Hooray. They've been gone for a week. So.
Try again. 2 weeks?
They've been gone for 2 weeks. Like where, I don't know what Spotlight is, but Michael's has like, paper crafting supplies, like, papers and scissors and adhesives, and they have stickers for scrapbooking, but they also have like jewelry making supplies and kids craft supplies like Crayola shit, and they've got like stuff for dyeing t-shirts and stenciling your walls and a whole metric butt ton of fake flowers. We have a tiny ass Michael's, and ours is like half fake flowers. And then frames are also another huge thing at Michael's. They do like both, they sell hella picture frames, but they also do custom framing. So it's just like a big craft store with a bunch, with no real focus. Like an art supply store would be really focused on like fine art supplies. Michael's has a fine art section, but there's also like a baking section and a candy making section and a bunch of home decor sections and, stuff for kids to make like school projects. Spotlight looks much classier. Now I'm curious. Bye, Jane. And I agree with you, Grace and Jessica, that doctors definitely need some more training with pain management. Okay, so patron downloads. And then for the weekend, so there is the patron hangout. And then live plan with me, Sun 2:30, schedule, and wash sheets. And I'll leave the rest of it open for what else needs to get done. But that's kind of my schedule for the week. I don't have a lot of appointments, especially now that the kids are back to just virtual school because cases are going up. So I want to keep them safe. Yeah, no, we don't have, Michael's has like candles sometimes, but not much. Yeah, so for me with pain management, I am so embarrassed to ask for help, but also I worry that if I get too much, then I might have a problem with it. And I'm in pain so much of the time, and it just barely takes the edge off, and I only generally take it at night before I go to bed to help me be in less pain to go to sleep. My sister has to be on more because of not only this, but a neck problem. And she encourages me to like, be honest. Like, do you really want to live your life in pain? But I also am very susceptible to wanting to go to sleep and feeling nauseated with pain medication. So taking it during the day when I'm trying to work is really difficult. But it's my least favorite time of year is to have to talk to my doctor about it. Although my doctor has been really good about it. But with my health care plan, my nephrologist is not the one who prescribes it. It has to be my primary care doctor. And she's not the one I see all the time for my kidney problems. That's my nephrologist. So there is that. But she's on vacation, so I might have to see a different doctor, and that kind of scares me. I'm in California, Linda. Oh man, Candace, I'm sorry. Yeah, school is still going, and you can still do in-person school, but we pulled the kids just to virtual for the rest of 2020. And then they're going to reassess in 2021 when the new semester starts. So yeah, we pulled the kids out as soon as the case count went up in Napa 2 weeks ago. Spotlight is more like a Bed Bath & Beyond combined with Michael's. Yeah, I hate asking for help too. I'm so grouchy at it. And we might talk more about that coming up. But I am going to get going, you guys, because I have some other stuff I have to take care of if you did not see how long my to-do lists are. Although I will say one thing I didn't mention in the plan with me is that for these habit trackers, I think I'm just going to do a dot, but I'm not sure yet. That's very small. Anyway, next plan with me is 2:30 p.m. on Sunday Pacific time, but there will be a live on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time for to talk about power sheets, and the video that goes up on Tuesday will explain kind of what I'm doing for Vlogmas. So hopefully you've subscribed and you've liked this video on your way out the door, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on Sunday. I know I was a little low energy today, but fuck, dude, who isn't low energy as we're going into the last month of this full of fuckery kind of fucking year, right? There's some cussing for you. Anyway, you guys, stay safe, wash your hands, be careful, don't have anything bad happen to you, because that would be sad. I love you guys very much, and I will see you next time.